Hi there, it's Betsy-Morgan. It's great to be with you. Remember, if you'd like to know more about channeling, learning to channel, information about becoming psychic or getting a reading, my information can be found at learningtochannel.org. You can also find out more about me at thepsychicteacher.com. And if you would like to email me, it's askbetsymorgan@yahoo. I will answer your email, by the way, personally. Today, I would like to channel for you. I was asking Spirit, what question do people want to have answered more than any other question? And the funny thing is whatever you ask Spirit, Spirit will tell you exactly what you ask. So, of course, I'm thinking, what's my purpose, or who's my right relationship, or when will I ever be rich? Thinking, what question do people ask the most? And so as I go up and ask Spirit, Spirit says, the question people ask the most is, what time is it? Oh, God, you get the answer to your question. So when you are seeking a psychic, be sure that you ask specifically what you want to know. Your psychic, if they are good, and if the beautiful spirit guide that works with them is good, they know what you're seeking, and they may give you an answer like that just to be funny. And then they will start talking about your issue, or they'll ask you to give them another question that's more specific. When you get a psychic reading or a channeling, you will engage in conversation with the person that is giving you the reading. Sometimes, but rarely, you can sit down with a psychic and they'll just start talking to you and telling you things. When I do a reading, Orion will give a message of love and usually does answer many questions in this beginning orientation to what channeling with me is all about. And it's awesome and amazing. Then he pauses, lets the person digest what they have been told, and then respond and ask any questions about what they were told through me from Orion, our guide. Orion will help you personally. You do not have to go through this person called Betsy-Morgan. Orion is a being of light that loves all of us, especially those people that are seekers of light and want to be all that they can be. And even more especially, those people that are interested in service to mankind. How can they help make this planet a better place or become a better person? How can they become all that they were meant to be? Those people are usually called something like light workers or spiritual beings of love and light. We don't need to label them, but you know what I mean, and you know these people. They're kind, they're generous, they're patient, and they're probably among your best friends. Probably you. If you are listening to this particular YouTube video, good chance I just described you. What I'd like to do now is go ahead and do that channeling. I asked Orion what's the most asked question, and he joked with me, but let's go in and do a channeling and see what Orion has to say to us today. Orion is a being of light who loves each one of us, wants each one of us to be happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay, here we go. Let yourself relax. Sit in a comfortable position. Take that nice, relaxing breath. Dear God, thank you for this opportunity to do channeling with so many new friends. I am excited to hear what Spirit has to say. So this time we ask for 100,000 angels of light to be with us, to lift us, love us, and protect us while we connect to a being of light. Hello, my beloveds. Know indeed that this is Orion, and I come from the divine I am, from a realm of what you might call the unknown, but it truly is all that is known. It is a realm of wisdom and allness and oneness, of which you are a part. The truth of your being is that you have never been separate from heaven. We know that many of you who are growing what you call older in your human years remain younger in your emotional heart. And it is a paradox, is it not? And you sometimes laugh about it or wonder about it. The thing is about that is this spiritual heart is the truth. For you do not grow older, period. You do not age. You are eternal, and you were born into and unto this beautiful sense of being, and who you come in as, you go out as, perhaps a little wiser, hopefully a little happier and more at peace. What does age is the human vehicle. It is geared for so many years as a human vehicle for us, the wisdom of the ages to come through and speak to you, and then invite you as a teacher of wisdom to speak to others if you so choose. How much wisdom can you get from heaven, from God, from the divine I am, from me, a spiritual being of light called Orion? Infinite wisdom. Just do it and trust the information that comes calling to your mind, to your thoughts. Very often human beings will brush us aside because it feels like to them their imagination. We invite you instead to try just accepting this information and even speaking it out loud, or if you prefer, write it down. It is easier to speak it out loud only because we often bring our information to you so quickly that you will not be able to keep up with it if you are typing or writing. But we will answer your questions. We say unto you that the truth is the more emotionally attached to the answer, the more difficult it will be for you to accept what we are saying to you, but we will answer you in full. If you are learning to channel, we suggest that you do a reading or a channeling for someone else other than yourself at first, so you can get the idea of how easy it is for the information to flow. If you are reading for yourself, let yourself relax, perhaps not even engaging with us for a few moments. We already know what you are interested in knowing. We might drop that information in, and it might surprise you indeed. For we are one with you in consciousness, and you with us. We will now give unto you a bit of a deeper channeling and answer one of the questions that is floating around in universal consciousness on the planet Earth. Yes, dear beings of light, we want you to know that there are star beings, or what you might call casually ETs. Most of them are very loving, very intelligent, constructive, capable of building, very well versed in mechanics and engineering and science and health. I often say we, for sometimes I, Orion, am looked at like an ET, an extraterrestrial, although I want you to know that I am extremely high in vibration. I do not have to have a physical vehicle. I can come and go from my vehicle. But if I were to appear to you, I would not look human. I am a being of light that comes from, I would say, another universe. There are actually many universes in that what you call the one universe. And there are many different breeds, you might say, of forms of life. And we would say 75 to 89% of these forms are life-producing. 80% approximately are what you might call kind and helpful. There are still some in the many universes that are war-like, but you can rest at peace. They are not interested in the microscopic planet Earth. it is just too small, you might say, it is not of consequence to them. Why would a multidimensional being of light who is so brilliantly intelligent and capable care about planet Earth when, with great love and respect, you are discovering who you are and you are learning how to use the many mechanics of your mind and your heart, your imagination, your body, and you are doing quite well. But with this, you must ease the pain of your own personal guilt and release fear of each other. Let go of sabotaging each other so that you can appear to gain or be the first in line. There is so much you could call competition on the planet Earth. We are giving you time to make peace with yourself. And then, of course, we will introduce ourselves to you. There are some of us from the stars who have introduced ourselves already. There are some people on your planet that know of us, have met us, and even communed with us, communicated with us. If you wish to speak to us, do so in your mind. Or you might wish to go outside at night and look up at the stars. Of course, the stars are there in the daytime, but you just cannot see them. So you will have more of a reality check if you go out at night and can see the stars. And talk to us. As you beam your energy to us, there will be certain breeds of us that will hear your messages, and those who wish will respond. Why, indeed, there have many in planet Earth that have invited us, and we have come. But when we do come, there is fear ignited, so we leave quickly so that we do not disturb too much. But just to let you know that, yes, you do have company, and most of us are extremely loving, helpful, and want to produce with you more life, more love, and more peace. So the answer to that question is yes. We want you to know that the answer to most questions is yes. Just the way you phrase the question. So beings of light, which you are, please know that to us you are an ET as well. And with that, we shall say, and so it is, and we shall see you again. Yes, we will. That is a promise. And so it is. Amen, amen, amen. Okay, well, that was exciting. So we have one answer. There are so many questions, and I'll be answering them right here on YouTube. In the meantime, remember, if you are interested in learning how to channel or just getting some information, if you look at this site that I'm offering to you, learningtochannel.org, it doesn't mean that you have to sign up for a channeling class. It just gives you information about channeling. I look forward to seeing you again. Have a wonderful day and evening. Bye for now.